What up guys, how are you guys doing? I'm Talis and we're back with another how-to slice. In today's how-to slice video, we're going to be checking a awesome skate park. So let's go. So this is the Frog Sewer Drop. As you can see, this is a really nice ramp to play with all of your little skateboard fingerboard. So this is quite nice. Let's take a look at the best print settings to print it. So let's go. So first off, we got over here multiple parts. So we got this part right here. This is the right part, the left part. This is the middle part. So this is the inner part. So it attaches right here. And these two parts attach to this part right here. So right here and right here. And we got these pins to easily assemble. So it's quite nice. So you can just assemble and disassemble quite nicely. So let's go to the print settings. So over here in layer height, we're going to be printing this model at 0.2 millimeters. The standard 0.2 millimeter layer height, we do not need to reduce this value. Just because this model is quite big, we do not need a great resolution, so we do not need to lower that down. We're gonna have a really nice print, so it's gonna have a really nice quality right here on the walls, but it's not gonna take too much time. So this is fantastic. All of the parts can be printed at the same print settings. So let's go over here to infill. So actually right here in vertical shells, we're going to be leaving at 3. So we're going to have a really rigid model so it does not break. Going over to infill. In infill density, we're going to be increasing to 10% just so we can get a dense model. And with a gyroid fill pattern, just so we can, by printing with gyroid's a really nice infill pattern because it's printing waves, so your printer never goes on a straight line. This reduces the chance of your print entering a state of resonancy, especially on faster printer. So by doing this, you're gonna have a less chance of your print failing while printing the info. So this is fantastic. Going over to skirt and brim, neither of the parts need brim. So most of the parts got a good surface of contact to the build plate. And this one's got a good surface too. But if you have some bad adhesion issues, so your print keep unsticking from the build plate, I do recommend always cleaning your build plates with some isopropyl alcohol or detergent just to remove all of the dust and oils from your finger that are on the build plate. That impacts a lot the bad adhesion. Going over to support material, this model does not need any support material because it's optimized for printing. So all of the connections right here, they are at an overhang that your printer can print. So it's this angle right here, your printer can print perfectly fine. Going over to speed, you can be printing at the standard print speed, so you do not need to worry. So this is fantastic. And make sure that your first layer is at a really good value, because the first layer is the most important layer, because all of the other layers are going to go on top of this one. So make sure it's at a really slow pace. So let's just put this part right here and slice. So all of these parts can be printed at the same print settings as I have shown you right now. Just make sure you try to fit most parts in the build plate. I think by rotating, you will be able to fit more parts at the same time. Right here, let's just slice and take a look at these two parts. These ones are quite simple, so let me just show you how it's going to look. So as you can see, we have sliced and it's going to take 16 hours and 58 minutes to print. As you can see, it looks quite nice. We got a good bed adhesion on this part. Right here, we got a good overhang, so it looks fantastic. If we go down the layers, you see that it's being printed at a 10% infill, gyroid infill pattern. It's going to turn into a really nice print. And right here, we got the pins. So they look really nice. They're going to print quite nicely. And if you have some bad adhesion issues on this small part, as I said before, there are multiple ways to avoid it by having a really leveled printer, making sure that your printer, your build plate is really clean to get a good adhesion. So, and make sure that your Z offset is not too high, because if your filament is just dropping on the build plate, it's not creating a good layer to have some adhesion. So this looks quite nice. For the other parts, you can just put it right here and print it. Grab a really nice filament and print this model right now. So the models are ready to print. Make sure to check out stlflix.com for more models like this one, and I'll see you in another one.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STLFlix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.